Hi, this is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. There is a popular saying concerning teamwork which goes something like this: the team is only as strong as the weakest link. So what we need to do is to single out those members in our team uh, who are weak, and then we need to focus on them. And when we focus on their weakness and help them to improve, then overall the team will be stronger. Sounds reasonable? I don't think so. If the focus of the leader is on the weak link, then what about those who are strong? What about those who are pulling their weight and doing their job? Shouldn't they also require attention as well? I would like to give an alternative definition for the strength of a team. That is, the team is only as strong as the contribution of every link. We as managers and leaders have the responsibility to look at strengthening every link in the chain. And weakness is not something that we should focus on, because if we focus on weakness, then there can never be high performance. Weakness is something to be managed, but it's definitely not something to be focused on. Every link in the chain must be aware of their strengths, and it is our job as leaders and managers to see how these strengths play out to strengthen the entire team. Two things happen when we focus on the weak link. First of all, the other links are stretched and stressed because the weak link creates a performance gap, and the other links are expected to chip in and help. They are expected to make up the difference. But when they are stretched and stressed to make up the gap, they might be operating from an area of non-strengths or non-talent. They might be pulled apart to focus on an area that is not within their core competency. And when that happens, each link is unduly tensed and stressed, and that cannot be contributing to the overall strength of the team. The second consequence is this: the weak link becomes weaker, because the weak link is being uh, pampered upon, and the weak link is being helped upon, and in the long run the weak link is given the attention to focus on an area that he or she is not talented in. And even if a lot of training is provided, there might be improvement, but the improvement is incremental, or it is not sustainable. Why? Because the weakness of the link would most probably have come from an inherent DNA leadership wiring within the person. This person is just not wired to fulfill that part of the competency needed by the team. And the most that you can get by focusing on weakness is only incremental improvement. He or she will never be able to rise up to a level of being a star performer. A weak link in the long run can become a misfit. And a misfit, we all know, does not contribute to the overall strength of the team. We need a different and a more radical strategy. There are basically two strategies involved in dealing with the weak link. The first strategy is to relink. Relink meaning consider relocating the link into another position within the chain, instead of just continually focusing on his weaknesses in the same job or in the same responsibility. Considering relocation of putting him in another area in the link, and this other area in the link should be consciously chosen to match his unique strength profile. It should be an area where he is able to perform, an area where he is given the opportunity to do what he does best every day. So the strategy is this: to engage with the weak link and to relocate, or rather refit or retrofit him into an area that plays to his core strengths. So there is a paradigm shift of focusing on strengths rather than on weaknesses. And when he is placed in an area of his strength, then he can grow and contribute to the overall strength of the team. The second strategy is to remove. Because you have got to consider that as a manager and a leader, your responsibility is not to the weak link alone. You must forget about just focusing on just one person, and remember that there are other links in the chain as well, that there are other contributing members. And if you forget about the other contributing members and just focus on the weakness here, the other links will feel stressed, the other links will feel neglected, and the end game could be, while you are focusing on the weak link, these other stronger links may begin to look elsewhere. As a leader, you have to realize that there are other links out there who can replace the weak link. There are other links out there which offer strength to make up for the weaknesses. So although this could be a difficult strategy, yet for the benefit of the entire team and not stressing out the already performing ones, the removal strategy is really worth considering, because by focusing on weakness here, you're actually stressing out strengths in other places, and that is negative. So here's the myth: the team is only as strong as the weakest link. And if you focus on weaknesses, guess what? It's not going to be a strong team. Because the truth is this: the team is only as strong as the contributing strength of every link. So when there's a weak link, you either relink or you remove. Because if you do not engage in any of this strategy and focus on the strength of every link, you know what will happen? You will regret. So please do not regret by focusing on weaknesses. Learn to value the contributing strength of every link in the chain. Then you will have a strong team. Think about it. This is Joseph Tan here from goodmonday.com. Thanks for watching.